There should be some raw lamb left in the fridge. Don't worry about cooking it or draining the blood. Lucas actually likes that part. Oh, the dog might start speaking to you, telling you to run. Just let him out back. He'll forget about it once he sees a dead squirrel. Oh, Lucas does like standing in corners like that, chanting some fun Latin phrases with his hoodie pulled over. It's mostly harmless, but you might want to take that cross off, by the way, dear. Yeah, best burn it. That might be good. Oh, don't call the police. No matter what you do, you'll just feel embarrassed once everything's back to normal after they arrive. Am I forgetting anything? Oh, yes. Lucas loves to keep the Bible in his room, but it's mostly to make fun of it. Don't read it to him as a bedtime story. Things will start levitating, it'll make a mess, and we just had the maid come by. Thank you so much once again. Knock, knock. It's me, sweetheart. How did it go? Oh, Lucas!
You promised if we let you watch Midnight Mass on Netflix that you would behave. What happened?
Young man, you get down from that ceiling right now.
What did this one do to deserve that?
You don't have to sacrifice every virgin you meet.
And I'm not calling the maid. You know who's cleaning that up, young man?
That's right.
Oh, I'm sorry, Lucas, that I just want one normal night out.
And you know what? No more play dates for the week.
You and Lysithea will have to explore the dark realm another time. Lucas, you stop it with those Demogorgon tears right now. You know I can't resist your black, soulless eyes. If I call the maid, are you gonna kill her too?
Thank you for coming so last minute. Sometimes you just gotta run away. Get away for the weekend. This? Oh, nothing but a dark incident. Freak accident, rather. Lots of people break bones while sleeping. Fun facts. Oh, that reminds me. If you hear any screaming in the basement later, do not go down there. Just close your ears and say, I'm awake, I'm alive, on repeat until they die. Or die down. You know, you got here so fast, by the way. If I didn't know any better, I'd say you are a witch, huh? No? You just live close. Oh, last thing. Lucas is just plopped in front of the TV watching his gosh darn favorite movie, The Exorcist Unrated. You're welcome to join him, dear. It's actually quite educational watching it with someone who was there on set. Thank you again. You are a lifesaver. Really.
Lucas, what's wrong? You had a bad dream. Jesus is under your bed? No.
Remember, there's no such thing as Jesus. You know what is under your bed? That's right. Lots of monsters and blood. Dark, dark magic. Does that make you feel better? Yeah. Time for bed. You want me to read you a bedtime story? Sure, sweetheart. The demon who invaded my soul. Based on a true story. I felt a dark chill. As if the demon was mocking the Holy Spirit. I couldn't think for myself. It's getting good, huh? Blood everywhere.
There's nowhere to run.
My father had hung himself. Getting sleepy, sweetheart? Of course, you can sleep here tonight. I love you, Lucas. It's best if the house doesn't know you're here. She gets a little jealous. If the walls start compelling you to hang yourself, just put me on speaker. I'll set her straight. Lucas is feeling a little down tonight, so give him some extra blood with his dessert. Some bullies at school tried to exercise him today. Can you believe that? Kids can be so mean. Oh, make sure he does any animal sacrifices before bath time. Otherwise, it's just a waste of water, and we gotta save the planet so our little guy can destroy it one day when the prophecy comes to pass. Last thing, don't let Lucas show you his rock collection. He doesn't have one. It's just his sneaky way of getting you down into the basement vortex of dark souls. I like you. I think you might even be alive when I get back. Oh, Kimberly, you scared me. I thought for sure you'd be dead or petrified hanging from Lucas's favorite spot on the ceiling. He's asleep. How did you get him to do that? A guided spectral possession meditation. I gotta write that down. And where's that? On Spotify? And you all did a puzzle? That's so nice. Oh, you created a puzzle for the crooked governor to escape from if he cuts his own arm off? Oh, well, I mean, isn't being Brian Kent punishment enough? Well, anyway, I'm so glad you survived, dear. Oh, don't use that money before having a priest look at it. I forget all the items in this house that Lucas has cursed. If your arm starts turning black and scaly, you know why?
Is Lucas okay? I saw on the news that he broke into a haunted house at the fair.
Oh, he's fine, but the actors had to go into witness protection once their sanity returned. The judge told me that Lucas now holds the records for most restraining orders against a 7-year-old.
He's so prolific.
I don't use the word prodigy lightly, but it's mostly because he has an unfair advantage with the 1,000-year-old demon living inside of him.
Tell me about it. Lysithea was just carbon dated by the U.S. government, but instead of discovering how old she was, their machines all aged 1,000 years.
That's why you never ask a woman her age?
How's Lucas's little nighttime issue?
Still not wetting the bed. I'm just worried that he won't meet all the qualifications of a certified psychopath.
Give it time. Lysithea didn't strangle her first squirrel until she developed object permanence. Everyone's on a different timeline.
You're such a great parent. What's your secret?
I owe it all to our season passes to the Manson family ranch. More educational than Disneyland, but make sure to get fast passes to beat the crowd.
Lucas, whose blood are you covered in? You've already had your bath this evening. I've gotta go.
I gotta go too. Lysithea's imaginary friend, Mr. Spindles, just flew in from Omaha with his new fiance, and Lysithea wants to see the ring.
Is Lysithia okay? I heard she fell into the lion enclosure at the zoo.
Yeah, she's okay. The lions were taken on in stretchers, though, and they're diagnosed with PTSD. They're in a total fugue state.
Well, maybe that'll teach the zoo what happens when you keep animals in captivity.
How's Lucas?
Taking a bath. He was filthy. I just found him digging a gigantic hole in the backyard with his bare hands.
Why? What's down there?
And he said he wanted to dig to hell to meet his birth father.
Don't they know that hell is all around us?
Oh, how was your weekend getaway to downstate New York?
We ended up not going.
Oh.
Before we could leave, Lysithia turned the car on and then locked us in the garage.
Just thinking about that takes my breath away.
It's okay. This isn't my first tango with carbon monoxide poisoning.
Speaking of murder attempts, Lucas wrote me another serial killer letter.
He's such an old soul.
Yes, but it was riddled with typos. I mean, who misspells entrails?
English can be hard when their first language was dark Latin.
You're so right.
Lysithia, please do not turn Hannah inside out. I've got to go.